how simple-minded do you think I am? Or how simple-minded you are? Do you really think that I fall for this reasoning? The more hits you have, the better you are? Do you really think I can accept that? I don't buy it. And you shouldn't as well. Well, why should we discuss about things? Why should there be critics, reviews? Why should there be experts? It's democratic. A movie? Is that movie good? Just see how many people watched it. There are many people. It is good. Well, this is the new reality. This is the kind of mindset that get ourselves in this shitty place that mankind is right now. This is the kind of mentality that the establishment wants you to have. From the simple things like YouTube to the biggest things like the international situation. Is this situation? No, the markets say that. Or people have voted for that party, so it must be good. The hell is good. It's fucking wrong. People just use English as an international language. I speak English, I like English. And I don't like the way it's used internationally. First, is badly used in a bad way. And secondly, is not fair at all. But this is the way it is. So it must be good. It must be the best solution. Because if it is like this, it is supposed to be like this. You cannot do anything about it. It's the way things are. So I guess if you get cancer, don't complain. It's the way things are. Don't get try to be healed or cured. Because if it happens, there must be a reason. Oh, that's a good reasoning. Well, that's what pushed mankind forward. I don't get many hits. First, am I here to get hits? Okay, I want somebody to watch my videos, otherwise I wouldn't even make them in the first place. But what kind of people do I want to watch my videos? The majority of people who watch crap on the internet, who vote for stupid parties, for stupid people that got us into trouble, for people who don't know shit about what's going on around them? No, I don't want. I would even be bothered if I got so many PE hits. There must be something wrong with me. If I get many hits, but the right stuff, I'm perfectly comfortable. So my aim is not being watched by the stupid majority. My aim is to change, in a way, some stupid people into more informed people. In the instance at hand, languages, or sometimes about some other things like music. But I want to get the appreciation of people who can appreciate me. I don't want to be loved by stupid people. It's not even possible. My content is not stupid. What I say goes against the grain. I just upset the apple cart. I call a spade a spade. I watch some people speaking 10 languages and I say, what the fuck is that? What is supposed to mean? And how come there are so many people doing this since there is YouTube? Maybe I missed something because when I was younger, it was considered something very strange, and rightfully so, because there's no reason to speak 10 languages because you cannot have 10 cultures. And then they say that Esperanto is not culture, so it's not a real language. So what the fuck? How many culture can you have? This is a kind only speculative, dry approach to languages, like a system. And you know what? What can I get watching somebody who is from Japan speaking Swahili? What do I get? Can I appreciate that? I don't think so. Do I speak Swahili? No. How many people can appreciate it? Just the people who spoke the languages that he's speaking. So other people who speak 10 languages. So it's an inside thing between extreme linguists. I wouldn't even call linguists, because linguist, the way I see it, is somebody who knows a lot about the structure of languages. You can know something about structure, but don't tell me that you speak them, for Christ's sake. I have hardship speaking too, and I humbly try to speak Greek and Esperanto. I know I will never be a native speaker, and that's a kind of hobby, and I don't boast my amateurish achievements. And then what I see, oh, there is a method. Oh, there is a method. What the fuck is that method? The hits. All right. That's so smart, my friend. You know what? I every time I shoot, I speak just 1 or 2 languages. I don't want to speak 3 or 4. You know why? Because I would become the kind of people that I do not like. And at the end of the day, if you listen carefully, they're not that good as they want to be, and they're not that good as they are cracked up to be. Okay? I don't know. I don't want to spend my whole day learning 10 languages just to be on YouTube. Because even if you can make it, let's say upper intermediate level, 10 languages, what the fuck are you doing the whole day? Studying languages? Because don't tell me that you just do it because you don't live in a place where 10 languages are spoken commonly in the same place. It's just idiotic and impossible. Okay? Oh, am I jealous? No. I play some music. If I wanted to be that, I would do that. I would go for that. Okay? I know that we have one life, 24 hours each day, disregarding the time we spend sleeping, eating, shitting, making love, getting dressed, doing our chores. The little time left, what do? I prefer shooting these videos. At least I speak a language for real. And most of the times, let's watch these linguists most of the times. The way we speak is an expression of what we are. I I was born in Rome. I lived in English-speaking countries, so English is my language as well. And when I speak English, I try to speak well. I try to not to have an accent, but I know that I live in Rome, and this shows in a way. And when I speak Italian, it's normal that if I speak for a long time, people will understand that I also speak English. It's only natural. I don't say that we should have an accent. I try not to have. But this kind of how to have a native speaker accent. Who gives a fuck about a native speaker accent? Who? Maybe I do. I just speak 2 languages. Most of the people don't go for that. I've been teaching for 12 years, and very few people want to have a native speaker accent, because you know what? Even if you succeed and you have a native speaker accent, people assume you're a native speaker. But you're not. So when you speak more, people can be only deceived and disappointed, because they assumed you were a native speaker and you're not. So it's even counterproductive. Try to have a fairly balanced way of speaking the language and understanding the language. It means you should speak. Usually you speak less. The word you understand is only natural. But you cannot have a broad vocabulary and a very bad pronunciation, or a perfect pronunciation and you make mistakes. Do you get me? So when I teach English, I always stress, do that every day. Don't skip even one day. Do your basic work. Don't do things haphazard, and do something, not always the same things, okay? As I said before, you have to diversify your activities. And when I tell them what to do, and I check if they're doing that, if they're doing it the wrong way, I say this is wrong, this is right, so you understand a lot, now it's time to speak, or you speak too much, you're not able to speak, so let's review sound and let's do some. That's the way to go, okay? But when you want to just shoot videos on YouTube and you want to impress other people, you can impress other people just by having a very good pronunciation, because all the rest of the language that you don't know, all the idioms, all the name of fucking objects, animals, and whatever a native speaker knows, people will never know. So you can get away with it, you know. And at the end of the day, what's the fucking purpose of speaking 10 languages? It's not natural. I said before, it's like having 10 women. There must be a reason why a person is married to one girl or one woman and vice versa, and not 10. A person who has 10 girlfriends has no girlfriend. Language is something, it takes so much to acquire subconsciously. It's so linked to the culture that I find that not possible. And if there is one person, 2 people, okay, but when it becomes like fight, I see all this, a boy who speaks 20, 21, 11, and I see how conceited and full of themselves they are. I can see it. They feel superior, and they are not. I can accept, I run that somebody who has the world record can show off, because I know the work and the training he has put into it. I know, and I know that he's objectively the best, disregarding doping. But these people who are self-appointed linguists, just because they shoot videos on YouTube, oh no, 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 I blow the whistle. There's no proof, and even if, what's the purpose? Many hits, oh, I said before, many hits. Okay, the purpose is getting some cash money through advertising, I don't know, through YouTube. Okay, so you get many hits. Just because they cannot do other things, because you cannot post some things on YouTube. Otherwise, the best thing in the world is porno and Star Trek. This is the things that get many, many hits. Not on YouTube, but you watch how many hits these things have on other sites. For Christ's sake, why watching a movie with a real story? Why reading a book? The best thing is porno. It's what is watched the most. I'm having fun, but these people can be... I know people watch stupid things. Sometimes I do as well. But I don't brag about it. I don't say, oh, I watched this YouTube stupid thing. And you know, most of the time the title is misleading, so you get a lot of hits, and then people dislike it. And I like, don't like. Is the reality black or white? Like this? There's no gray? There's nothing in the middle? This is the way we want to think? This is the society we want to live in, where the thing is black or white? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the applause. Thank you, goodbye.